How do you raise your consciousness? I know that from the last two videos I made, as they post, some will come and ask the question, well, how do I raise my consciousness? How do I escape this matter plane of existence so that I can rejoin with the all, with the plamora, the ogdo, the monad, whatever name you want to use? How can I go to heaven? One of the systems that I like to use the most is the chakra system, because it encompasses almost every lesson that can be taught from any religion, with a combination of the Kabbalion, the 7 Hermetic laws. So let me quickly go through those. First, I want to start with the chakra system. You have to understand your chakra system is a system that was devised that basically talks about the different energy portals within your body. Although you have about 103 chakras, you have 7 main chakras. Your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your power chakra, which is your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye, and then your crown. In order to truly elevate your consciousness, all those chakras must be open. It's like a river, a stream. If there's a blockage in one, then it prevents the flow of the next. So you have to start with the human matter plane existence chakras, which are your first 3. Your foundation chakra, your root chakra, is blocked by fear. Many religions teach you fear, to fear God, to fear hell, to fear. You live a life of existence saying to fear this country, to fear this person, to fear this race, to fear poverty, to fear all these different things, to fear the loss of love from or getting a divorce or what society may think about you, to fear somebody taking advantage of you, and so you remain in fear. Our sacral chakra tells us about, it's our sexual chakra. This one is blocked by shame. We are often shamed by other people as far as what we have in our past. This conversation about what's your body count? These conversations about what a race did, your forefathers did in the past. And some of your forefathers are just a reincarnation of yourself. So it could be said as what you did in the past. We are shamed by by people outside of us, and that prevents us from being able to walk in our glory, because we're looking to appease these people. And as long as you're looking to appease someone else, you can never open that chakra. The next one would be your solar plexus chakra. This is your power chakra, your gut feeling. This one is blocked by guilt. And this is, and I'm reversing those. It was guilt on the sacral chakra, and it's shame on your solar plexus chakra, your power chakra. The guilt, though, so let me talk about guilt, even though it goes for your sacral. Guilt is what people on the outside try to make you feel. The shame is actually how you feel about yourself. So just replace the word guilt for shame in that previous chakra. And it's all about outside people making you feel guilty about your past. Whereas shame is how you make yourself feel about your past or any mistake that you have made. For instance, I felt shame when I got divorced from my kid's mother. I felt shame when businesses hasn't worked out the way I wanted them to work out. So it is the forgiveness of myself that allowed me to alleviate that shame, to recognize that it was a mistake that I made, didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I have learned from it and I have grown beyond it. This is where true repentance would be, where you adapt from a mistake that you make or sin, because sin to me is blasphemy against your own self. When you allow yourself to wallow in that, then you can never escape it, and it will always rule you, and you will make decisions based on it. You will follow more incorrect paths based on that shame that you're feeling. The heart chakra is blocked by the fear of losing love and the love that you've lost. Many of us have been in relationships, whether it's with a spouse or a romantic relationship or relationship with families. You've lost your child, you've lost your parents. Your parents passed on, or a friend passed on, and you still had some issue between the two of you. And you are now afraid to open yourself up for new relationships because you are afraid of the fear. You're afraid of the pain that may occur if you lose that relationship. And so you shut yourself off. And in the heart, there is a 90-degree turn that begins your journey into the spiritual plane. You can't love people, you can't love the earth, you can't love yourself well enough to be able to elevate your consciousness to another level, because you're stuck in the fear, shame, and guilt of it all. Then we move to our throat chakra. Throat chakra is the lies that you tell yourself. And as you can tell, these all kind of connect with each other. The lies that you tell yourself about yourself. These are the lies that keep you in shame, fear, and guilt, and keep you away from the experience of love. Because you are lying to yourself as to who you are. You are lying to yourself as to what's going on around you. As long as you maintain these lies about yourself to yourself, you can never fully know yourself and speak truth unto yourself. And until you can speak truth, you will always find yourself telling lies. And you'll believe them as truth. You'll also accept the truth of other people, which could be lies. You'll accept the truth of religions, the truth of society. The truth that I was taught is that America was this great freedom and the USSR was this terrible, horrible place. When I went to the USSR, well, Soviet Union by that time frame, I learned that they said the exact opposite about us, that the Soviet Union was the truth, that they were the place of freedom, and that America was a horrible place filled with capitalistic suicide going on consistently and the poor treatment of its people. I find that both had their own issues. Then we move to our third eye. This is where it is blocked by not understanding how everything is connected. If you cannot understand how all these chakras are connected, then you cannot understand how nature is connected to the matter plane of existence as well as the spiritual plane of existence. That through nature, we can see how the spirit plane will work, as above, so below. By thinking that things that happen in your life are disconnected from every other thing that happens in your life is a lie that you tell yourself in order to continue to live the lie that you are living. When you realize that all things are connected, then you can, in a simple version, every aspect of who you are is based on the different experiences you've had in your life. They are all connected in order to make you who you are, for you to think how you think, for you to act the way you act. All things are connected. And when things happen on the other side of the planet, they affect you in some form or fashion, whether you realize it or not. But we are all connected, sharing a unified universe through our own individual perspective, which creates our micro universe of our life. Not realizing that we're all connected, and through that connection, we can come together in peace and unity and ascend to a higher plane of existence, usher in a golden age, usher in the age of Aquarius. Many are saying we're in the age of Aquarius and they expect something to just happen. But without us coming into unity and understanding our connection, our divine connections, our matter plane of connections, we can never usher in the age of Aquarius. After this comes your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is the release of all matter plane existence. To understand that this matter plane is not the only plane, the law of correspondence. If there is an above plane and there is an above plane and they interact with one another, then obviously there is a different plane of existence beyond this matter plane of existence. But we hold on so tight to life on this matter plane that we have difficulties seeing a higher plane of existence in action while we exist here. Sure, you say that you pray, you say that Jesus or Allah or Brahma has done this or that for you, and you give that credit, not realizing that it is your divine spirit that created and manifested whatever happened in your life based on the seven universal laws that the Kabbalion breaks down. When you realize that and understand the Kabbalion, then you can ascend and open your crown chakra. And really quick, those are the laws of mentalism, the law of correspondence, the law of cause and effect, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm, the law of gender, and the law of vibration. All these laws work together to manifest whatever your consciousness, wherever it may dwell, whatever your consciousness mentally creates. Then action happens, and then the vibration increases to move you along the pole. You have to have instructions as the masculine and nurturing the feminine in order to manifest anything, but both are in work. And whatever you do on a physical plane affects the higher planes of existence, and so on and so forth in reverse. We have to understand these things in order for us to ascend to a higher consciousness, whether through meditation, affirmations, prayer, whatever you do, but mainly your actions and your thoughts determine your elevation.